Today we're listening to Death Cab for Cutie. For a Cutie. Transatlanticism. This is taking me a while to get to. Was recommended this on my American football video, which was almost a year ago. I'm excited to check this out today. I think it's like some indie rock, maybe some Midwest emo vibes based off of the videos that I got recommended on, but we're going to listen to this, check it out today, give our thoughts, our opinions, as always. If I want to say any more stuff by this band, feel free to let me know. I'm doing this whole review live and uncut on Patreon right now. If you want to go check out those versions, then feel free to subscribe and support me on there. If you don't want to, that's fine. Drop your recommendations down below in the comments. All right, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe, and that's it. Average track length, 45 minutes. 45 minutes, that's not too bad. White cherry gelato. That's the fucking vibe. Okay, track number 1, let's go. Oh, I like these drums.
That could hold us back. So this is the new year.
Oh.
So this is the new year. Okay. I like how we're kinda... Sorry, I was collecting thoughts for a second. But I atmosphere in the beginning, like we're taking place outside or some shit. And I mean, I like it a lot. I like the songwriting. It's a nice little... We're kicking off the album. We're kicking off the new year with, just the new year. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand new, fresh start, something to be excited for. But he says he has not really any plans for it. He says he doesn't really have much plans for the new year. But, otherwise, anyways, though, people are still dressing up. All right, we're getting ready. I think the guitar was probably my favorite part. And I just love that little fusion of shit that, I know, but I haven't really heard mixed together. It kind of had that indie rock sound mixed with emo sort of vocals. But yeah, let's get into track number 2. Track number 2 started. I'm sneaking glances, looking for the patterns in static. They start to make sense the longer I'm at.
All right. Oh, I like that riff.
They don't tell you what you know you should want. Sleep, whoa.
Where do they go?
Whoa. crazy. I feel like I'm hearing like some kind of bird at the end of it. There's a bird on that album. Shit, I was honestly not expecting a kind of somber vibe to come out of that. The guitar riff on that during the chorus was incredible. I don't know where the Ivory leads. Gotta keep it a buck. Gotta keep it a buck. I don't know. I don't know where it leads. However, it sounds beautiful. It sounds like I want to go there myself. And I did like how we kind of ended that song similarly to how we ended the song before. Kind of going into just the silence, kind of going into the atmosphere. That was beautiful. Yeah, let's keep going. Track number 3 now is Title and Registration. Interesting drum kit.
The glove compartment isn't cause behind its door there's nothing to keep my fingers warm, and all I find are souvenirs from better times.
Damn.
I was searching for some legal document as the rain beat down on the hood when I stumbled upon pictures I tried to forget. Fade, and now that it's gone, it's like it wasn't there at all. And here I rest where disappointment and regret.
Okay, xylophone.
And here I rest where disappointment and regret collide, lying awake at night.
I really did appreciate the songwriting on that one, probably the most so far. Very descriptive of his glove compartment, all right? Because to him, that is no glove compartment. To him, that is the place where, he keeps some pictures, he keeps some things of the past that he can no longer return to. A past moment, maybe of a past relationship that he goes in and he sees those things in that glove compartment. You gotta take that shit out. You gotta take that shit out and throw it away because it's a past. You know what I'm saying? Officer pulled him over, said, hey, license and registration. He goes to get the registration. He sees a picture of his ex. He starts having a mental breakdown. Officer's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Okay, percussion.
Against the steel has gotten worse, but if I move my place in line, I'll lose. And I have waited
All right.
Sometimes it seems that I don't have the skills to recollect the twists and turns of. I am waiting for something to go wrong.
Oh.
I am waiting for familiar resolve. I am waiting for another repeat. Holding your hand is smoking gun, and on the floor lay the one you said you loved. Top to bottom, then we turn and climb again. And it seems by the time that I have figured what it's worth, the squeaking of our skin against the steel has gotten worse.
I love that one. What's good, Austin? What's good, Austin? What's up? How's your night? Okay, so it seems like he's genuinely just kind of waiting to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's comparing this relationship to kind of waiting in line for something that's doesn't really exist. Like waiting in line to be kind of like fulfilled in a way. But he knows that, it's just not going to happen. Okay, so he kind of wants the process to kind of be sped up in a way. It seems like he knows the outcome. You know what I mean? It seems like he knows that this line ain't going nowhere. The bouncer's finna come out and be like, hey, we're capped, go home. That's kind of what he's waiting for, in this relationship. So I really started to enjoy that song, music-wise, after the chorus, after the second chorus, especially when everything just kind of kept that energy and kept that vibe up. So this album and the Postal Service are so good. Postal Service. I think I've been recommending them before, actually, to be honest. Anyways, let's get into this next song now.
My brain's repeating. If you've got an impulse, let it out. But they never make it past my mouth. Ba-ba, this is the sound.
Oh, I like the claps.
Our youth is but only thought of something charming to say. Ba-ba, this is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba, this is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba,
All right, okay. All right, so pretty dope song. Pretty dope short song, kind of straight to the point there. You know, his tongue is kind of tied. You know, he can't really get the words out he wants right now, you know, and because that he sees himself kind of going about later in life regretting that he's not even able to conceive, or maybe the words are on the tip of his tongue, but he just doesn't have the balls to really say to this person that, you know, he has an interest in. You know, we don't really get a lot of context into who they are on this song, or, you know, his past love interests, but he envisions himself later on in life kind of regretting not really going for those moments fully. What a crazy one. Pretty short though. I think it might be my least favorite that's played so far, but I thought it was dope. Let's check out next song, which is Tiny Vessels.
this is the moment that you know that you told her that you loved her, but you don't.
What?
But you don't mean a thing to me.
This dude is mean.
She was beautiful, but she didn't mean a thing to me.
This is insane.
And all the friends that I was telling are replaced for misspellings. Every bite I gave them laughed on mine, but they didn't, so did I that day.
Oh my god, this guy is a fucking asshole.
So when you'd ask, is something wrong? I think you're damn right there is, but we can't talk about it now. No, we can't talk about it now. And then you'll go, and we'll pretend that it meant something.
Bring that chorus in again, bro.
You are beautiful, but you don't mean a thing to me.
Damn. It's like a brief moment of like some random ass atmosphere after all these songs a little bit. Oh, transition. My bad. I wasn't aware of your game. Bit of a dickhead on that song. He's getting with this girl, you know. I mean, and she's like, hey, you know, I had such a good time tonight. I don't want these bruises that you gave me, these maybe hickeys implied, to fade away. But he's like, you know what, bitch? I'm leaving. There's nothing here. There's nothing here between me and you. Maybe he's just not over his ex. I mean, presumed ex that, you know, assumed existed, based off of the context of the last songs. The title track has saved my life. Oh, the title track has saved your life. We'll see if it saves mine.
The Atlantic was born today, and I'll tell you how. Filled every hole, and thousands upon thousands made an ocean, making islands where
Oh, this shit is stinky.
most people were overjoyed. The distance is quite simply much too far for me to row. It seems farther. Need you so much closer. I need you so much closer.
Oh, that part never fails.
I need you so much closer. I need you so much closer.
That one transition too. I think I'm missing a lot of these transitions actually because I only noticed the first two ones, the last two ones. Easily my favorite off of here yet. You know, it's just one of those things. Like, here's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You got that playing in the car. You got that playing in the car on a cold night. Windows roll down on a cold night. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's crazy. Why would you do that? But you have the heat turned all the way up, so they cancel each other out. So you're feeling the breeze, but you got the heat on too. That might be better than therapy. That might be better than therapy. I feel like the listener of that song can just kind of take that and contort it into their own meaning. I don't want to say it lacked substance, but it was just a very open-ended song. Just the way it meant. He was talking for a lot in the beginning about maybe a long distance sort of thing with someone that he likes, but now, you know, they're too far away, and now it's just him. It's just him in this scenario. Easily my favorite song yet. Let's get into this next one now. This next one now is Passenger Seat.
I roll the window down and then begin to breathe in.
Hereditary reference.
Scent of evergreen from the passenger seat as you are driving me home. Then look to tell the difference between shooting stars and satellites from the passenger seat as I ask and you smile.
Oh, this makes me want to die.
You need directions, then I'll be the guide for all time.
Passenger Princess Anthem. You know what? It's so crazy. It's so crazy because I was just saying how hard this album would hit if you were driving a car. If you were driving a car and, you know, you just roll down the windows. But in this case, he's in the passenger seat asking dumbass questions. You know, obviously the satellite. Actually, no. I mean, I guess it's hard to tell. I guess it's hard to tell whether or not the satellite is a satellite or a star. You know, if you're not too well versed on that shit. But I mean, yeah, crazy. I mean, I think honestly, to be serious, what I love about this so far is just the amount of versatility that is here. It's not just your casual indie rock or Midwest emo album where, you know, song for song you can kind of interchange with each other. You know, this is incredibly versatile so far. I mean, I don't know how you go from the first song to this right here, a piano ballad. So I mean, I love this so far. I feel like, you know, this album is just growing on me ever since, you know, halfway through.
You were the just like
All right. I'm getting a little bit of oh shit. I'm getting a little bit of like Elliott Smith, like vocal inflections. I'm getting a little bit of like Elliott Smith kind of vocal inflections. Is that crazy to say? Kind of similar to the other shorter song. Not my favorite. Not my favorite off of the record. You know, just kind of he has an interest in this interior decorator. You know what I mean? He wants to know what's on their mind, what's bothering them. Let's find out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll find out. Let's keep going. Next track.
God bless the daylight, the sugary smell of springtime, remembering when you were mine in a still suburban town. When I was with you then, we looked like giants in the back of my gray subcompacts, fumbling to make contact as the others slept inside. Every guess
No, I don't. All right. Recollecting more memories of, you know, young love with this person, making love with this person at the time, even in inappropriate settings, you know, places where you're not supposed to do that stuff. He's talking about it on here. I thought that song was really good. I hated that bridge. God, I hated that bridge. Fucking, I just wanted that shit to be over with. But
picks you up and turns you around, turns you around, turns you around. If you feel discouraged, a sting at the seams from absorbing everything, the spectrum's A to Z. This is fact, not fiction, for the first time in years. Any less alone, I'm reaching for the phone to call at 7:03. And on your machine I slur a plea for you to come home.
oh man.
This is fact, not fiction, for the first time in years.
Obviously that song talking about trying to get this person back into his life. He does sort of recognize that it's too late. It's too late to kind of get this person back, and he kind of has a bunch of regret, wishing that he could have, you know, done something more during the time. And I think a regret is the number one theme about this record. You know, a lot of songs off of here, he kind of just, you know, says to himself, oh, I wish I said something different at that time. I wish I did this differently. He even sees himself regretting, even like in the distant future, he sees himself regretting today, like this moment, like not going through with it, not having the balls to do something. He may just feel like he's trapped, you know, maybe
referring to the bird on the album cover a little bit, the crow that's kind of tangled in red wires, not able to flap its wings and fly away, not able to find freedom. That's maybe how he feels in a way, a little bit. I like this record. I love all the sounds off of here. I think that, you know, there were some instrumental points to me that were a little underwhelming, but mainly I thought all this was incredible. Other favorites off of here, probably The New Year, Lightness, Tiny Vessels, Passenger Seat, and that last song. Those are my favorites. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say right now about this record. Strong 9. Hey, I wouldn't hate on that. I wouldn't hate on that. Maybe strong 7, light 8 for me. Yeah, if we're talking Fantano terms, which I normally never do, but I can start doing that more if y'all want me to. Anyways, that's what I got to say right now. I appreciate you for sticking around if you did. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're new. Feel free to drop me more recommendations in the comments. I love you. Thank you for sticking it out with me tonight, and have a good one.